Hi guys, welcome to IT Security Labs, and today I'm going to show you how to install Grafana dashboards in your lab environment for testing. So what you're looking at is my dashboard for my vSphere environment, and this is what I'll be showing you guys how to install. We might not end up with the graphs, but I'll show you the two things that you're going to need. That is Docker and a Grafana complete installation with Influxdb, and also we'll be able to see a dashboard. So this is my current setup. As I said, this is my vSphere overview. I also have other graphs like the vSphere VMs. This one is also interesting to look at. I'm still investigating why I don't have this data, but I'll find out. But as you can see, I can see CPU usage. I can see a lot more. I'll have another video explaining this once my graphs are finalized. But as you can see good information. So without wasting time, let me show you what you need. First thing that you're going to need is a virtual machine. I'm running mine in CentOS 7. The test one that I'm using right now is going to be called Matrix VM. Otherwise, the one that I showed you is running here. In a future video, I'll compare to the Elastic Stack with Kibana dashboards. But for now, we're going to install. Our first is Docker, then Kibana. This should be very quick and painless. Anyone should be able to do this. So I'll show you guys very quickly how to get that started. First thing is, I'm going to sign into the machine. I already know the IP is 57. So there we go, I'm in. The machine is called Matrix. The first thing that I need to do is to install Docker and Composer. And you'll find more documentation on the Docker website, which I'll have in the link below. And copy and paste the commands. The first one is you need to be able to install the required packages. So that's the command, sudo yum, whatever that is. You'll see it in the link in the description below. And this will install all the required Docker packages. Then after the packages are done, we're going to add a repo, and this is the command that we just do. Very quick, as you can see. Now if we want to install, we just run sudo yum install docker. Again, very simple and straightforward. And the next thing that we need to install is Composer, or Compose. So I can just say yes. So our installation completed for Docker. Now we just want to start the service. And the command that we use for that is sudo system control start docker. And just to verify, if you run docker version, as you can see, it's fully installed. The next is docker compose, and this is the command that we run. After that, we just apply the executable permission binaries. There we go. Then we should be able to also check the version of Docker Compose. As you can see, we now have Docker and Docker Compose. Next, I'll show you how to install Grafana, InfluxDB, and how it will all work. First, start by making the directory for monitoring. That's where we'll work. Then the next thing that we'll do is we'll create a Docker Compose YML file by just doing vi and the name of the file. And what you want to do is you want to copy the information into that, and you have the information in the links in the description. As you can see right there. So that is true. So you just want to go through this and make sure that everything looks good. Create Docker networks and volumes. And the command is Docker network create, then you can just do that. That's a monitoring network. Docker volume create, we want a Grafana volume. And we want an InfluxDB volume. Just like that. And just to verify that everything was created, all those networks, say Docker network ls. As you can see, they're all there. And if you want to check, make sure that the volumes were created, you want to do this as well. So you can see they are right there. So the next is we want to make sure that we can create the database parameters. This is the command that you run. I'll just show you. And there's a few things that you need to change here. First, this line, I want it up here. Password, I just want it to be secret password. So we have two users. We have admin, secret password, Telegraf, and secret password. So that's what we're going to just run right now. And then the process will go. So as you can see, we ran using the negative remove feature. So just running the parameters, but we're not actually going to be installing the container. Because we'll remove the container after. After that, just go and say docker compose and -d, and compose without config file should work. And I'm getting an error, so I need to figure out why. Error mapping value are not allowed here, line 29. So let's go back to our YAML file. See what's on line 29. So we fixed the YAML file. Escape. I don't know what was wrong with that line, but I just copied and pasted it back in, and this time, as you can see, it works. This is where a lot of people get stuck. If that file, that .yml file, is not in correctly, things will not work. Now that is, see what the images were created. We just verify that Docker actually created the images by saying docker ps. As you can see, we have Grafana and Influxdb. Grafana and Influxdb, they've been up for a minute. So what this means is we are done setting up Grafana. If we go to a browser, to this IP address, you should be able to see a Docker environment that's already ready and good to go. So what's our IP address here? 5.57. And Docker leaves Grafana will be on port 3000. So let's go there. 192.168.5.57 on port 3000. You can fix this so that it uses port 80, but for now, since we're testing, I'm just going to show you. As you can see, this is the first time. I can just do admin, login. No. Ask me to change the password. You can also change the password. So as you can see, we now have our installation complete. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to add a data store and dashboards, which is fun. So for now, we just went through a few things. We installed Docker, we installed docker-compose, we installed Grafana in Docker by creating a bunch of networks, then installed everything. So guys, this is very easy and straightforward. It will take you less than 15 minutes. You'll be right where I am right here. No problem. So in the next video, we're going to add a data source, which is our data source, which is our InfluxDB, and we're going to create dashboards. I'll show you how to add, say, individual machines. So just as a recap, our goal here is to end up with dashboards that look like this, like my vSphere environment that you're looking at right now, where you can see CPU usage, RAM utilization. You can see other metrics like network usage. You can also get alerts. There's a lot of great features that you can use. So just watch me on the next video. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe so you can get notified when I post the next videos. Otherwise, guys, this is very simple and straightforward. 15 minutes and you're done. I'll see you guys in the next video.